All right, we're starting this.
All
right, so we've all got some kind of yellow on going. If not, you have yellow in your heart. We're gonna breathe lots of yellow energy anyway through us, so we'll be good. Brian or AB, if anytime someone calls or something like that, I might ask you to reach over and hit, and so that it goes back.
What?
Oh, I see. So we're gonna be working with the solar plexus chakra today, and we just moved through the journaling. We just burned the journaling outside for sacral chakra. If you did the journaling at home, then burn that. We're ready to move on. Again, someone mentioned this morning about feeling like they still had a lot of work to do and not feeling ready to move on to the solar plexus, so to say, or knowing that they need to go back. But just understand that in every single chakra, things are going to come up. That's kind of what they're designed for. They're to hold all things on that spectrum from every angle. And there's a good and a bad on every chakra. So we're going to feel these things. So there's gonna be stuff that is maybe unresolved. And I think it's really important just to embody that forgiveness, that compassion, and to understand that we're finding acceptance here from whatever we find, whatever surfaces, whatever comes up, just observing and being aware without really attaching too much to anything but the lesson learned or what came from it. So, and remembering to keep doing all of the nurturing. So any moves that we do today, that you can do those through the week along with your day so that you can keep nourishing and replenishing that solar plexus. So we're going to begin here. I want to tell you the solar plexus mudra is with your hands placed together and your palms coming just above your navel. If you'd like, here we can open and press our feet together in the same way. So we're just going to feel this mudra or this hand gesture with this gesture with our bodies that we're creating to allow the electricity to circuit through directly to our solar plexus chakra. So we're just going to silently tune in with our breath, and we're going to fill the breath at our belly, intentionally breathing in through to the belly, and then exhaling and drawing that belly button back towards the navel, or the navel back towards the spine, excuse me. Inhaling, filling with golden, radiant light energy. Exhaling and bringing that navel back towards the spine. Emptying. And really exaggerating these breaths. One more breath here, really filling that belly. And then feeling the emptying. Golden light energy radiating through. Here, if you'd like to keep your feet like this, you're welcome to. If you'd like to bring them into Sukhasana, you're welcome to. We're going to bring our hands directly onto our hara. Our hara is our center. This is where our umbilical cord is, our life center, our power center. And this is, our ego, our confidence, and our status, everything, our will, everything within us that represents power. So we're going to be breathing into this center and into all the lessons that this center brings on both spectrums through the week. Let's begin to create a fire in our belly, or an Agni, fire in our belly, by creating a resistance in our breath. We're going to inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to take short and loud exhales, short sigh exhales, blowing. And you're gonna feel that pump. We're feeling this motion in our bellies with our hands on our bellies, inhaling, filling that belly. And we're gonna exhale, feeling it retract back in as we blow out in short pulses, blowing out. So all together here. Activating that core, feeling that fire building in the belly. Really filling that belly. And one more breath here. Pulsing that breath out. And here we're all going to recline, bringing our feet back into them pressed together in Baddha Konasana. We're coming into Supta Baddha Konasana by reclining back. And we're still keeping our hands together, just like our feet. And we're bringing them down just above our navel. So we're laying down, we're letting those knees fall down to the sides. If you're at home doing this, you may bring pillows to the sides of your knees, or you can extend your feet out or in to deepen or lessen this stretch. We're breathing into our belly through this whole session, feeling that golden light energy filling through the belly, and exhaling and emptying your belly as that energy brightens through your aura. We're feeling this energy we built up. Here, we're going to begin to bring our knees back together. And we're keeping the left knee pressed down into the mat while the right knee comes up. We're going to hug it into our chest. Here, we're going to just cross our foot over the knee. And we're going to begin to pull the right knee over, bringing that right foot flat to the ground. And we're released, so we're bringing that right foot flat to the ground around the other leg. If the left leg wants to just relax down here, we're not gonna straighten it out, but if you do need to straighten it out a bit, that's fine. Or you can even reach down and grab that leg. This is a good pretzel. It's a really great stretch for the hips if you like to grab that left foot. But again, the right foot is pressed into the earth. And we're just feeling this nice twist. We're breathing into our solar plexus. We're feeling our confidence. What does it look like and feel like when we feel confident? Maybe this pose doesn't make us feel so confident. We're coming back up here on our next breath, taking a deep breath, bringing both knees to the chest for a moment. And we're just going to take a breath here and feel that belly filling up and releasing. Really accentuating that filling and releasing of the belly as we have our knees pressed against here. We can feel that rise and fall. So here we're releasing the right foot down onto the mat. And we're just squeezing in that left leg, taking a deep breath as we cross that ankle over the knee. We're feeling lots of twists here in our core. We're going to bring that left foot down to the earth, bringing it down to meet the earth. And maybe your knee falls down here and just relaxes. Maybe you reach back and grab that right foot, feeling a nice pretzel twist. But we're really feeling these twists in our core, in our hips, as we rise up into the solar plexus, and we're keeping our awareness, breathing into our power center. We're feeling that confidence. What does it feel like when we feel unconfident? Are we doing this position right? Are we doubting, lacking confidence? One more deep breath here, wherever you are, feeling what it feels like to feel not so confident. We're lifting through here, both the knees up to the chest, and we're relaxing our legs down, straight, bringing them all the way down. We're bringing our hands above our heads, and we're feeling this lengthening through our body, this beautiful line, stretching all the way above, pointing those toes towards the wall, pointing those fingertips towards the wall, and we're stretching. We're going to begin to gently, about 6 inches off the ground, lift both our hands and our feet. We're going to feel this lift, and we're going to activate that core. Feeling that center, we're going to breathe into our belly. Deep breath. Holding it for one more breath here. And then we're going to lift the legs all the way up. Relaxing our arms and our head and our shoulders down. Feeling this straight line. If you want to reach up towards your legs, maybe you reach your knees, maybe your shins, maybe you reach all the way up towards your big toe. Feeling this lengthening. And we're going to release. Feeling as we come down, feeling those abs, again, activating through the core, slowly releasing. We're going to take a breath and feel the energy that built through our body. Breathing through the belly. And we're going to do this again. And we're going to, again, feel ourselves actively activating our core, our power center. We're going to feel our power center activated. So here we're going to be with our arms above our head. We're lifting 6 inches from the ground, both feet and arms. Go ahead. Taking deep breaths here. Activating. One more breath here. And releasing. We're going to be bringing those feet all the way up, bringing them slowly up with our inhale, aligning with our breath. Inhaling, legs directly up, grounding through the top body. Feeling the activation of the core. Holding the legs there. We're going to bring our hands up. Maybe we just bring them reaching towards the feet. Maybe we bring them towards the knees or the calves. Maybe hooking onto the big toe. Feeling the stretch. Reaching up. And here, as we take a deep inhale, we're going to slowly exhale and release, feeling every motion of those abdomens activated. And relaxing here, feeling the energy built through your body. Feeling what it's like when someone told you they were proud of you. We are radiating golden yellow, breathing through that belly. Here, we're going to be turning over slowly onto our left side. And we're going to be bringing our hand with our forearm down on the mat. And we're bringing ourselves on our side. So we're aligning here. We're making sure our chest is on our elbow, chest is over the elbow. We're finding a nice straight line down. And we're just relaxing here. If you'd like, you can bend at the left knee and find a nice steady grounding through the right foot. Or you can keep your foot out. keeping the right foot down. We're going to be lifting through the side. So if you like to keep your leg down here, you have the option as well. We're finding this lengthening. And we're just holding one breath here.
That's so hard. Okay.
And lowering down. Oh, killing you. I know.
That's good.
It's good. We're hitting the core today. We're hitting the core.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be breathing tomorrow. You're gonna feel your core, I hope. And reminder to breathe into it and to show it love. It will help you to nourish it. So we're gonna be doing one more of these here. So again, finding your point that you're comfortable with. And we're gonna be sending ourselves up in 3, 2, 1. A nice deep breath here. Feeling every muscle activating and lowering down. Okay, taking your time here to roll over on your belly. We're going to bring our elbows out wide along the edges of the mat, and we're just going to rest our forehead down. And we're going to breathe here. We're going to feel that rising and falling of our belly. This helps us anytime that we have resistance against our belly. It helps us to really feel that rise and fall and help us to, as a reminder, to be doing our belly breathing. We're going to interlace, or excuse me, not interlace, we're going to press our hands together into the solar plexus mudra. So this is prayer hands, basically. We're going to bring our hands together, and we're going to find, as we bring our elbows in a little bit closer to the side, we're going to find a nice strong grounding through our forearms. You know what's coming next. So here you have the option of lifting just through the knees. You have the option as well of planting the toes and coming up. You also have the option of bringing your hands down along your sides and coming into a full plank. We're going to be coming into the plank pose next here. Yeah, there you go. Then you can see me. Okay, so we can do this together, Brian. Are you ready? So finding your comfortable position. We're going to be, there's no comfortable position here. Finding what you're comfortable with and holding through. We're going to just do one breath and another breath. We're going to slowly move through. So we're going to be coming up in 3, 2, 1. Deep breath here. One more, holding through.
Oh, push-ups. I thought we were on our elbows.
3, 2, 1, holding through and slowly lowering. Graceful lowering, nice. Taking a breath here. If you need to lower your head, lower your arms, feeling that rising and falling. And again, we're going to be coming up one more time, finding your good, comfortable position that you're going to be using. And 3, 2, 1. Long, deep breaths here into the belly. Engaging that abdomen. One more breath. And lowering. So just, again, pulling your elbows to the edge, and we're going to lower our head down. Maybe coming to our cheek, maybe coming to our forehead. Breathing into that belly. Firing up our core. Feeling all of these powerful energies flowing through our center. Here, we're going to just raise our hands all the way out. And taking a deep breath in, we're going to lift about 6 inches off the ground. Hands and feet. Breathing through that belly. And lowering down. Feeling that gratitude as we lower. And we're going to be lifting our head. We're going to be lifting our hands and feet one more time for another breath. 3, 2, 1. And lowering after you take your breath. Breathing through our long line of energy into the belly. We're slowly rolling over to our right side. We're bringing our forearms down parallel to the top of the mat. And we're bringing our body long along, and we're finding this line, and we're aligning our chest over our elbow. If you need to bring your right knee bent, that's an option. We're going to find our same side plank here. So we're going to be coming up in 3, 2, 1, holding strong, strength and will. Deep breath here. And coming down. Here we're finding where we're testing our will, testing our strength, and holding through, even through the shake, through the breath. We're going to be coming back up, so finding your position, lining up, checking in 3, 2, 1. That sunshine is coming right in on my face. Love it. Deep breath here. And coming down, lowering down. And we're just going to come right onto our backs. If you'd like, you can place your hands right on your belly in the mudra, or just laying your hands right on your solar plexus. Your hands are breathing through this life force energy, and it's very healing just to even hold or touch just below the sternum, the diaphragm. We're here above our navel, holding at the solar plexus chakra, just feeling the energy as it shifts and as it flows through our body with each pose, with each new stretch. So we're going to be coming into a seated position here, coming up, back to Sukhasana. And we're going to take our feet and we're going to cross them so that our left foot is coming in close to the groin. I did the wrong foot. If anyone needs a water break while we switched here, feel free. So we're going to be taking our right foot and we're bringing our right foot down on the mat. And you have the option to stay here, or if you'd like, you can bring that right foot over and around that left knee. Try it out. See if it works. It works. Look. Yay. So here we're going to be taking, we're feeling this twist. Let's just tune in to where our hips are. We're aligning our body, feeling that lengthening through the front and the back body, up our spine. We're taking our right hand and we're going to begin to bring it around the back of us, looking over our right shoulder. And with this, our left elbow can come to the knee and push off to really bring a good twist here. Maybe you feel a little crack. Here, we're going to now challenging and squeezing through these internal organs, activating these digestive organs. We're going to take some deep breaths. Now, all of these breaths coming in, these golden light energy breaths, are filling new oxygen into these tight little crevices. So make these breaths count. Take some deep breaths here. Deep breaths, sending new life, new oxygen to these places that maybe haven't reached it, and these deep little crevices that we're activating right now. Looking over that right shoulder, taking deep breaths, maybe with a smile. Again, feeling that pride, feeling when you were proud of someone. Think of when you were proud of someone. And with that thought, just take a deep breath in through your body. That feeling, that good feeling of pride, a humble, grounded pride. We're going to release our hands, and we're going to bring both of our feet. We're going to bring the foot that's pressed flat into the ground down. So we're coming, and we're going to try to align so that our knees are stacked, and we're feeling this feeling, both of our feet flat. We're feeling this nice stretch through the sciatic on the right hip as we release that left foot down. So just feeling this for a moment here before we switch. Breathing through that center line, and then we're going to unravel the legs as well. So bringing the legs straight out in front of us. We're going to just take a moment here to feel the straight line coming through the legs as we ground down through the feet, through the calves, engaging the thighs, adjusting the seat, and sitting up tall through the spine. Taking a deep breath in through the belly. And feeling your belly like a container. We're filling it, and we're letting it empty. Here, we're going to take our hands and we're going to reach them out towards our feet, and we're going to fold at the hips, and we're going to really let our thighs press against our belly now, and let our thighs feel that raising and falling as we fill our belly and empty our belly. Slowly crawling your way back up your legs. We're going to straighten, and this time we're going to bring the right foot in close to the groin. And we're bringing the left foot flat to the earth. Breathing in through the belly. If you'd like to stay here, you may. If you'd like, you can try to take that left foot and bring it around that right knee. Did I say that right? Mm-hmm. So here we're sitting up tall, and we're just witnessing where we are now. Adjusting in with your hips, checking in, feeling that straight line up your body. Breathing through that belly. This is going to be challenging as we come into more of a twist to breathe into that belly. And that's where the new connections come. That's where all this strength comes through. So here we're taking that left arm and we're reaching it around. We're looking over that left shoulder, and we're allowing that right elbow to hook onto the left knee and push away. So we're really feeling that twist. And we're taking the time here to breathe this beautiful golden light energy into all of these organs, all of these new crevices, challenging yourself, and thinking of a time when you challenged yourself and you turned out successful. When you took that chance and it worked out. Sitting up tall, breathing that beautiful feeling in through, all through the organs. And we're releasing the arms. We're bringing both those feet. You can sort of grab onto them if you like. We're releasing them down. You like to align those knees and feel that lengthening and strengthening through the center body. And here we're going to release those legs through. Whew. Here we're going to be coming up into our solar plexus mudra, bringing it to our solar plexus chakra, the Manipura. We're going to take our hands and we're going to lift them up to our hearts. We're going to lift them to our foreheads. We're going to lift them to the sky. Taking a deep inhale and exhaling, leaning over towards the left. If you'd like, you can bring those prayer hands together and allow the right hand to press down on the left, creating a little bit of a resistance so that you can breathe deeper into that right side body. Sitting up tall. Grounding down through both of the legs, through the lower body. Deep breath into the side body. Next breath, we're coming up on our inhale. Exhaling, lowering down to the forehead, to the heart, to the solar plexus. Tuning in for a moment and feeling the breath, filling in through the belly, and sinking down as it empties under the palms. I am confident. I am strong. I am successful. Here we're lifting on our breath, on our next breath to the heart, coming up to the forehead, coming up to the sky, and we'll deepen, taking a big inhale and leaning over towards the right. Using the prayer hands, we're going to press down through that left hand to really breathe in through the left side body. Grounding through those legs. One more deep breath here. Here we're returning back up on our next inhale. Exhaling down to the forehead, down to the heart, down to the solar. Here we're going to be slowly beginning to bring ourselves up off of our mat. And we're going to feel the rising from our root, through our sacral, through our solar. We're going to find ourselves with our feet pressed into the mat, a little bit beyond our shoulder width. So we're finding a real nice wide stance here. We're standing on our mat widthwise, or it doesn't matter. So here we're going to feel, if you need to bend the knees for a moment, we're going to feel all four corners of our feet. If you want to rock back and forth, bless you, side to side. It's very important here that as we work through, we begin with the root, we work up, but what we really need to remember here is just to stay grounded. So if we're here at the solar and we're starting, we just need to remember that we're allowing ourselves the grounding, the full foundation, the footing, and that we're allowing ourselves this free movement from the sacral. We're going to begin to turn our left foot so that the left foot is pointing towards the front of the mat. And we're just going to feel when we open our arms, we're going to open them and we're going to send them all the way up to the sky. And we're going to feel these prayer hands press together, each finger pressing together, the palms pressing together. And we're going to turn our hips towards the left side, the left foot. So we're squaring our hips towards the left front of the mat. Breathing in through the belly. We're thinking of something that brings frustration to us, something that makes us frustrated. And we're going to really dig into this frustration. We're going to begin to bouncing or bending at the left knee. We're going to find this nice flowing movement, and we're going to lean forward, lunging towards the left side and letting our arms fall out. So the left hand is coming over that bent left knee, and the right hand is coming behind us. We're finding this footing, all four corners connected to the earth. And a beautiful deep lunge here. Holding strong through our willpower. We're frustrated and it's okay. We're gonna stick through it. We're gonna hold through it. Holding strong and feeling, really digging into that feeling of frustration. Finding strength through our hips, through our emotions. We're really grounding down here, taking one more deep breath. And here we're going to begin to lift and straighten that left knee as we lean back. And we're finding peace here. We're releasing that right arm down to slide along the back leg. And the left arm is coming up above our head. We're finding this nice stretch and this release. When we let our frustration calm and we're able to find solution. Breathing deeply into the core. We're going to release down. We're going to take our hands and we're going to swivel them like a sunset. We're going to swivel them all the way around and we're bringing that left elbow and we're coming back into that lunge as the left elbow comes down to the knee and the right arm comes up around the head. And we're really envisioning this beautiful sunset sunrise. Reaching forward along the horizon, finding our back leg fully grounded through that foot. Creating the horizon here. We're strong in our foundation, taking deep breaths. We're radiating this golden light energy. And here we're going to come around like the sunset again, and we're just going to meet in the center. Both feet straight, feet pointing parallel to the ends of the mat. And we're going to bring our arms in, bringing them in with resistance, feeling ourselves drawing in the sunshine and condensing it all the way down as we draw in through our hands, bringing them back to the solar plexus mudra. We are the sun. Feel that power beaming from you, radiating out. We're in the center of the sun. I am the sun. I'm stronger than I know. I radiate forth success, power, confidence. I stand tall. I set healthy boundaries. Here we're going to begin to bring our right foot pointing towards the right side of the mat. And we're going to again find this footing. We're finding our grounding, our foundation. We're finding our little movement with our sacral. So we're feeling out how this surfboard feels. And we're going to take our hands from solar. We're going to take them to heart. We're going to take it to the forehead. And we're going to take it all the way up. We're going to square our hips towards the left side of the mat. And let's just feel out where we are. Let's just take a nice deep breath. Again, finding our foundation. We have straight legs, but they're not hyper extended. They have a nice little bend because we're keeping that solid ground underneath us. We're thinking of a time when we were a little overconfident, something we might have been cocky about and then ended up failing. A time when we put our own foot in our mouth and we had to tuck our tails. Here, we're going to slowly deepen this feeling, deepen this thought, and deepen this experience by deepening our asana. We're going to take our hands and we're going to bring them out and we're going to lunge forward. Our right hand coming over our lunge, our bent knee, and our left hand coming behind us. We're finding our solid ground, the foundation, and squaring those hips towards the right knee. Deepening in. How did it feel when you had to humble yourself? A time when you had to admit you were wrong. Maybe you were so sure about yourself and everyone saw your failure. Really dig into that. How did that feel for you? Take a deep breath here. Hold strong through your emotions, through your center, through your core. Grounding down through the earth. Taking a nice long deep breath here. Deepening it one more. Feeling that failure. We've all been there. And we're going to rise through that. What did it look like to rise through that? Let's lift, straightening that knee. We're going to lean back, bringing that left hand to meet the thigh and bringing that right hand like the sun over. We're finding a beautiful, peaceful, relaxing back bend stretch here. Breathing long, golden light energy. Long, deep breaths. Feeling that peace, what it felt like when you came to terms and humbled, realized that you were accepted either way. How good it felt to release it. Here, we're going to, like the sun, we're going to bring our hands all the way around in a big circle. We're going to bring that right elbow down towards our lunged knee. And we're going to bring that left hand way overhead. We are radiating like sunshine. We are all along the horizon here. We're grounding through our back foot and we're reaching long towards the opposite end of the other horizon. Our rays are extending out. We are brightening the entire luminous universe. Long, deep breath here, feeling confident, feeling strong to hold through. And we're going to slowly return back to the center, bringing our hands in with resistance to our solar plexus chakra. And we're going to slowly begin to heel toe, bring those feet in as well. Woo. Are you feeling yellow yet? Mm-hmm. So let's just take a moment so that we can find a little balance here, even though regardless, we're going to be swimming in these solar plexus chakra energies all week. We're going to take a moment to feel through the energy body. We're going to take our hands and we're going to place them in the root chakra mudra. This is with the forefingers and the thumbs placed together. And you can just let your hands fall down towards your side. Or you can chain link your fingers together. And this will create a sense of balance. Again, we're feeling our feet on the earth. We're feeling grounded, secure, stable. All of our physical needs met. Breathing through red, deep red light energy. Through the earth, through our roots. Transitioning into our sacral, we find a nice sway, bending at the knees. We bring our hands lying flat, palms in one another, and the thumbs meeting at the top to create an oval shape. And we sway a little. We feel our hands moving along our sacral region in our lower belly. Breathing orange light energy, shifting and brightening a little bit. We feel this beautiful, creative, swaying, happy energy. I think there was this fragrance called Happy, and it was orange, and it smelled like oranges. It was beautiful. Sacral chakra, the nectarine. Here, we're going to begin to bring our awareness into our solar plexus by shifting our hands, palms together, base of our palms at the navel. We've been doing this through the class. Feel that shift, that difference as we move from one chakra to the next. Here we're breathing into our power center. Feeling that shift of energy as we find more confidence. Moving from play to more seriousness. And we're going to loosen up again as we move into the compassionate heart center, bringing the thumbs up against the heart. We press our thumbs into our chest. Prayer hands at the heart, Anjali Mudra. Feeling this lightening, this acceptance pouring over us. We move through interlacing the fingers and creating a circle as our thumbs meet on the bottom. We create this circle right around our neck area. And we breathe through, bringing all of our heart's desires into manifestation through expression. Confident, love, expressed. We work through rising and ascending through the chakras, bringing that confidence from the solar plexus, enlightening it with compassion, and allowing our speech to align with who we are authentically, and allowing us to trust. Here we're bringing our hands back into prayer hands, and we're bringing our thumbs this time pressed against our forehead, feeling that beautiful shift as our eyes, our inner vision, begin to gaze towards our thumb. And we sense with our inner vision the colors flowing through our body, or the way that the energy looks or feels as it flows through our body. Using our inner senses, from sound to touch to taste. We're listening and we're tuning in, we're sensing, we're seeing. And this is ultimately bringing forth our inner wisdom. And then we're bringing our hands interlaced together again with just the pinkies up. And we're bringing our hands just above our head into our crown chakra space, feeling this beautiful shift as we align with opening to the universe and feeling our complete connection. This oneness, this unity, as we are a beam of all that is encapsulated within the universe, both heaven and hell. Releasing our hands down. We come down onto the mat, onto our backs. And keeping your feet flat on the ground. We have our knees raised up in the sky. And we allow ourselves to let our knees fall down to the left side. We're going to keep our arms grounded down, both of our shoulders grounded. And we're going to feel our breath. We're lifting through the knees and letting them fall down to the other side. Keeping the shoulders grounded. Lifting both the knees up into the air. We're going to take the right foot and we're going to cross the ankle to the knee. And we're going to just bring our hands down around and grab in towards the inner thigh of the left leg. So we're bringing the foot closer to our body. And we're feeling this nice stretch through the right sciatic and the hip. If you want to play around with this, you can maybe rock around a little bit. We're taking some deep breaths here. We're cooling down and we're still feeling that beautiful golden aura. One more breath here. And releasing that left foot down, releasing the right foot down. This time we're bringing the left ankle over, crossing and meeting the top of the right knee. And we're going to reach our hands up to that thigh and we're going to grab onto that right inner thigh, pulling that left foot in towards us. Breathing through that left hip. Taking big golden light energy right into your aura. Breaths filling at the center. And we're going to release the right foot and the left foot. And we're going to allow our legs to just come down. If you have any of your crystals with you, maybe you wish to hold them or just lay them right on your solar plexus. This is the area just beneath or just above the navel and just beneath the diaphragm. And we're just relaxing down here. Belly breaths. Maybe you'd like to place your hands on your belly. Maybe you just lay your hands with your palms facing up to feel all the golden light energy radiating off and out, illuminating the universe. If you wish to receive solar plexus Reiki energy, then just gently affirm in your thoughts, I accept.
Namaste.
Hi, I'll text you. Love you.